What is up, everybody? My name is Wally the Crypto Hunter. Hello, and welcome to everyone. Basically, today we have a special NFT project called Pocket Cows, and let's find out what is it about. But without any further ado, let's introduce Toro. What's going on, Toro?
What's going on, man? How's everything?
Pretty good, pretty good.
Good.
So, Toro, you want to tell us a little bit about yourself and like how you got into crypto, the NFTs, and we take it from there.
Yeah, sure, no problem. And sorry for my dog. I just got a puppy, so he's like right under me. But yeah, definitely. I'm Toro. My actual name is Cordero Datson. I've been in crypto since 2012, late 2012. The way I got in is through a friend, that was telling me, hey, this thing is like this thing called Bitcoin has really been getting a lot of attention in the news. And like, within that same week, I saw it on national TV and it shot up from like, I think around 600 or 500 to about $1,200 at that time. And I was like already hooked in it and I just wanted to learn more about it. End up switching my major from business marketing to computer IT and going off to
Okay.
graduate from Miami-Dade and transferring over to Florida International University. And fast forward, I picked up, started looking all around of how I can benefit the space, contribute to the space, and grow with the space from, supporting projects, community management, and even going to the furtherment of development for my own. You know, it's been definitely a wild ride from it.
Gotcha. So basically, like, how do you come up with the idea of Pocket Cows?
Yeah, so Pocket Cows, the name and the art was created by my artist Josiah Gutierrez. He picked the name and the cow from a stuffed animal that he won his now fiance at our
Okay.
fair. The concepts and everything from that, we took it from like a cow that can take care of your pockets, the cash cow. And then I went on to start developing all the conceptual designs of actual utility and the functioning back ends and like actually bringing value to the NFT. So, the Pocket Cows is basically inspired off of Pokemon, which formerly known as Pocket Monster. So we wanted that
Okay.
collectible feel, but that runoff words that a cow that can literally fit in your pocket and take care of your pockets become that main cash cow in a sense. So, and it just spun out to be a cultural brand at this point, full on brand.
All right, that's actually interesting. You related to Pokemon because that's actually one of my favorite childhood games.
Yeah, for all
So
of us, man, for all of us, truly.
yeah, so basically, because all right, so elaborate a little bit more about the project. What exactly you got going on here? What are you trying to accomplish? Because I noticed, like, well, first, respect for the website. I like the fact that, it tells you over here what is an NFT. And that's something that some people might know, some people might not, but still good stuff, man, to
Yeah,
educate people.
yeah, I appreciate you. Definitely. I was speaking to another founder from another well-known project, and they said that like that if there were like award ceremonies, we would get awarded for one of the best NFT websites out. For just the time and effort and just the convenience of what we've done. Being able, when you hit the connect button, you can clearly see how many wallets are integrated into our website, and it's an amazing thing, man. It's an amazing thing, definitely. But when it comes to Pocket Cows, we offer first and foremost dual utility instantly. As soon as you buy the Pocket Cows, you already are receiving working products. What do I mean by that? First and foremost, we have a video game out. Our video game, I think if you scroll down on the website, it might be a video playing of our video game. But first and foremost, every cow is a character in our video game. So the way that you can get this video game, which is a members only game, is by actually having an account in your wallet. That's your token gated pass to get inside and to compete and to interplay and react to the technology. So definitely this has just been one of those wild things that has been quite revolutionary, where we're actually seeing the Super Nintendo stage, or the primitive stage of Ready Player One, where we actually
Yeah.
have digital assets that represents ourselves into a game or a digital platform that also interacts with the blockchain. And I think that's crazy. If you click on that leaderboard, you'll see that, we have our top 20 players went on that drop down, and you'll see that where our current leaderboard stands. If you get to the number one spot on our leaderboard, you will be rewarded a free pocket cow or $100 in USDC. Just last week, we upped the antes to $300 USDC, and because of that, we have a brand new reigning champion, a 15-year-old kid from Moldova. So
What?
yeah, it's been crazy. Like, we have members in Japan, we have South America, Canada, East and West Coast United States, UK, Germany, and we're going to keep expanding organically, grassrooted, no pun intended. The beautiful thing about this is that we're reserving, out of a 10,000 collection, 1,000 of these cows to give back to the community through the video game. So by releasing one cow per week to crack that leaderboard cycle, 1,000 cows equates to over 20 years. And that's if somebody's able to crack the leaderboard every single week. This game is not an easy playoff. This is like the Excalibur of gameplay. It looks very simple in the exterior, very embracive, but truly the intricacy of the challenge that it performs by learning your skill set and adjusting with the machine learning and the algorithm that we put into the game. It
Yeah.
studies your play, it understands your skill set, and it adjusts to keep increasing the difficulty at bay. So the game is trying to fend off. Why did we build it like this? So that we can combat people from cheating and creating bots that can predict the behavior of the enemies in the game. The game is a mixture of Pac-Man meets Zelda. As you can see, the cows move around these little labyrinths and is moved, but it ends up being an open world. We start you off in the barn on a ranch. You go into the forest, you go into the city. Like, we literally even take you to the moon in this game. And
Yeah.
it's a storyline that's unfolding. We're teaching kids how to use the blockchain. We're teaching people of all ages that don't understand blockchain and NFTs how to incorporate this in an entertaining, engaging way, where they'll learn how to get a crypto wallet, what is Ethereum and how to get it, how to use that Ethereum to mint, how to use their character, how to access the game. And this is quite revolutionary. Even if you click that how to buy button, that's a how to buy button right there. It will
Yeah.
even show you a template drop down for those that need to understand what to do. As you can see, you already have MetaMask, and it reads that you have a credible wallet. So then the next thing we'll do is read is if have you connected the wallet, and that green check will go off. So we really took the time that if we're not around to explain this site, if somebody tinkered around and start poking around, start realizing these are buttons, it will actually unfold and teach them. Now,
Okay.
what you just passed on right there, when you scroll up, is our pasture. That's our second working material. As you can clearly see, we already have 104 cows out of our 10,000 supply. That's over 1% of our entire supply already in
Mhm.
the pasture. So, what is the pasture? The pasture, simply in lamest terms, is a retirement home for your cow. By
Okay.
retiring your cow, you're removing it from the collection permanently. It cannot be retrieved back by anyone. It cannot be bought or sold or traded ever again. Essentially, you are burning that token. For those that understand what a burning mechanism is, when you're doing this, you're creating a deflation in our collection. What does that mean? In lamest terms, you're shrinking the size of our collection. You're making our collection smaller and harder to obtain. By doing so, you're increasing and cementing the value of the remaining cows in circulation that can still be bought, sold, and traded. But what you get in return for at least sending one cow to the pasture is Anytime a cow is sold on secondary sales, whether you own that cow or not, anytime that you see here anything of a transaction that's happening with pocket cows, you get a portion of that transaction, and that happens permanently, indefinitely, anytime. And that's how we set up our smart contract. It's uncompromisable. You cannot hack a burn wallet. A burn wallet is a lock without a key. It's a one-way ticket, a one-way road. You can't
Yeah.
replace it. There's no way of compromising it. And that's the layer of security that our community is so bullish about, is so driven and passionate about, is that we're being so transparent and we're securing it not only for us, but to set an example of what it is to create generational wealth through a decentralized manner, being safe and secure and efficient. Because as long as you have this wallet, it will continue to keep accumulating. And then, like I hear your beautiful daughter in the background, uh, even pass down the your private keys to her one day, and she can go and claim what was rightfully yours. I
Oh
know,
wow.
I know, I'm talking so much, man. I'm sorry about that.
No, 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 no. It's cool. I mean, a lot of information, but it's actually good. Like for example, that's one thing that I did see here that says you keep earning passive income basically your
Passive
entire life.
Ethereum, yeah, passive ETH. We like to say passive ETH. We're very careful what we say because we don't want to be
Okay.
viewed
Yeah,
as,
yeah.
you know, we can't guarantee you a source of income because you're not you our community are not employees, and we're not systematically paying you. But what we're allowing you to do is to harvest transactions first dibs before the company and the team receives anything. You will get a distribution of every single transaction.
Oh wow.
Yeah, man.
You
That's
know this. I mean, right now, man, I'm kind of speechless because I, I'm just wondering, like, for example, how far can this project actually make it? Because literally, you thought of everything from my opinion and my point of view. And like I told you earlier, the fact that you actually are educating people as they join the website or they join the community. I think that's a big plus, man, because there are some projects that do say, yeah, we're educating the community, but at times you ask a question and they're rarely there. So I like also that you set up your page, like right here, the how to buy with the instruction to actually show people how to connect the wallet and all that. Now, as far as the burning mechanism, even though you kind of already explained it, can you explain what we were talking about on MySpace last time? The difference between a real burning mechanism and a
Absolutely.
BS.
Absolutely. So there's been a lot of patterns and all that nonsense, and there's a difference between that type of burning as what we've introduced, which is called proof of harvest.
Mm.
Those buyback and burns, when you see these projects burning, and they're not sending these tokens to a null address, not an address that starts with OX, this that it should only say NULL when it's a official burn address. It should be annulled. It should not house. It's basically a number zero. It holds no value, but it's still recognized. And that's what they should be sending it out to the abyss. Another thing is a lot of these projects are burning tokens that were not even in circulation to begin with. So they have this excess amount of coins on the sideline for fluff, for marketing, for giveaways. And then they decide to burn it. It does nothing for the person that has one of the tokens in circulation and has been holding and supporting and buying more. That's just excess fluff for marketing. What we have done is said there will only be 10,000 cows and 10,000 cows alone. And as you burn them, the collection will only go one way down, and the value of these will only go one way up. And by
Okay.
doing so, you're allowed to harvest every single transaction that transpires after you have sent at least one cow to the pasture. And that's a huge difference, man. It's a huge difference. I don't A lot of these projects that are doing these buyback and burns are not even using burn addresses or burn wallets. And they don't have a decent, reasonable amount. They have these obscene amounts of trillions of coins that it would make no difference even if they burn 50% of their collection. It would do nothing to the value versus only
Okay.
10 cows. Man.
Okay. Just real quick, let me say shout out to the chat. Luca, Queen Perseverance, my wife, Destination DeFi in the house. What's
That's
going on, bro? Appreciate you. Milky Couture in the house. Hello, welcome, welcome. Everybody, welcome. And if you haven't, please like and subscribe. We really appreciate that. Okay, so basically, real quick, all right, so you explained the burn mechanism, which makes a whole lot of sense. That way, um, I know that this is your roadmap right here, Twitter giveaway, check, 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 website, the pasture, and milk NFT. That's what should be coming up next, correct?
Yeah, so that's on the roadmap right now for productivity wise. Right now, we're focused on visibility, trying to get our marketing, getting more people to even hear about us. But Milk NFT is the next stop, key major checkpoint on our roadmap. And the Milk NFT, you can only accumulate and obtain those NFTs from the pasture. And what they do is they act as a e-currency when you burn them in our game, and it will also act as a software wallet that will be able to hold multiple digital assets in one glass of milk. So imagine your medical records or a whole torrent volume of movies or Ethereum or Bitcoin, and this will all be reflected in your glass of milk. And the only way that somebody can see in the glass of that specific glass of milk is by owning that specific token. So this is a
Nice.
way to like move a vast amount of digital information and assets and text compounds in one transaction at one wholesale, because on chain it will be recognized as being moved in one token and one token alone.
Interesting. Real quick, we have Tim Shea in the house, and Shaman says, oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Dr. Professor Reverend Shaman says in the house, and he says, like the stream or be lonely every Valentine Day for the rest of your life. And you
Uh,
got Tommy Tashu Tush. Hello, hello, welcome, welcome. All right, so let me see. I'm trying to pick here. What else can I
yeah,
pick up?
for
Yeah.
one thing, for those that may feel like I went over your head with the pasture, if you scroll to the pasture, there is a green question mark button in the upper right corner of the pasture. And when you click on that, a video will pop up, and it's a minute tutorial of just explaining how the pasture works. And we also have above the minting button another minting tutorial video as well that you click on, and it will explain how to mint. So you see that question mark in the upper right corner of the pasture right there, right there,
Okay.
right there. You click on that, boom.
Oh, nice, man.
And then we have another one on top of the mint button. So if you scroll up to the top of the website, for those that don't know, we leave these things that if you actually spend the time to play, we want you to get interested. Like everything is a game with us. We're building a gamified in-house economy. So right there,
Yeah.
how to mint. You see that how to mint? Just click on that how to mint button, and voila, it teaches you how to mint. So
Nice.
yeah, man, we're here. We're using this website to be the benchmark of teaching, and we've already taught a good amount of kids that are getting interested in this, how to mint, how to get their Ethereum, how to can they get their hands on this. It's been going crazy. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm sorry, man. So
I see
much
it.
fun in the house. What's going on, bro? He said, Happy Valentine's Day. Two things a pimp haven't seen before. It's a UFO and a hole that won't go. What's going on, bro?
Church.
GS in the house. What's going on, GS? Okay, so one question. This don't got any copyrighted music or anything.
Nah, nah.
Okay, because
All our music that we play, we own. You know, all the music in our video game, all the tracks we produce in house. You know, everything. So, yeah,
oh
our music,
really?
yeah, yeah, we put a lot of work into this, man. If you have the pleasure of grabbing the Pocket Cow, you access, you will have also an exclusive album, a soundtrack album that plays of your choice. You can switch through the tracks, and you could only hear that music within our game and our game alone. And it was all produced, no sampling, all live instruments. It's something to really like. We actually produce a full on album for our video game.
Okay, okay, cool, man. Um, well, I'll probably talk to you behind the scenes about that because actually I used to haven't done it in a minute, but I used to actually mess around with music production myself. Like I know how to use Pro Tools, FL Studios, Reasons, even though Reasons is kind of outplayed, and recording engineering, man, that's my thing. Rapping, I kind of lay low because obviously with my disability and my limitations, um yeah, I don't think it's gonna go well.
I hear you.
Trying to rap on stage or anything. We got Eddie T in the house. What's going on,
See,
Eddie? All right, so yeah, man. What is the current price of? Even though it says it here, but I'm pretty sure the audience wouldn't mind hearing it. The current price of the cows.
0.06 ETH, and that's permanent. You know, the beautiful thing about this as well is that we are locked out of the contract. The contract is a mute contract as well, so it can't be called upon to communicate with other contracts. It's a mute contract that cannot communicate, and we set it up that, you know, this is something bigger than us. What we created, this is for our children and generations beyond. That if anything were to happen to us, this project will be able to function on its own. So that price, that min price of 0.06 ETH, is the permanent price for these. These will be the Bitcoin of NFTs. We've been out since December 15th,
Okay.
2021. That was right at the beginning of the big bear drop right there. And we've been scaling one by one ever since. And look at us. Now we're at cracking us at 12% of our entire supply organically. And we all I can ask people is just tell somebody about us. If you don't have the means to like really get involved, we have free games in our Discord. Grow with us, show up our Twitter spaces, talk with us, get to know us. But all I can tell you is just tell somebody else about this. This is a revolution. They don't never think that, you know, it's like a David versus Live situation. We didn't have the bigger teams, we didn't have the bigger budget, we didn't have the bigger connections, but yet we still did something first that has never been done with NFTs. We were the first NFT on any chain. December 15th, 2021 is when our contract was deployed. We were the first NFT that was ever deployed on any chain that had a deflation model. We were the first ones with a burning effect. We were the first ones that introduced proof of harvest. Um, be a part of history, be a part of legacy, root for the underdog. This project was built by the people for the people. It doesn't get any realer than this. You know, we're laying out all on the table that being a part of this, you get first dibs on any transaction just by sending one cow to the pasture, and you are automatically get the instant gratification of having a personalized members only video game.
All
This is
right.
going to be an esport, you know, definitely.
So then I got a question for you. I know earlier you say even if it's just one, but let's say an example, if somebody owns more than one, whether their transaction get a bigger pay or how would that work?
Absolutely. So if you put 5 cows in and I only have 1 cow, you make 5 times the amount per transaction than I would. So, you know, and not only that, But let's say if for some reason all the cows were sent to the pasture, if you have two or more cows in the pasture, you are now eligible to breed baby calves so that the project does live on. You have the milk entity and you also have the baby calves. So we do have projects in our ecosystem, extensions of the main pocket cow that will carry on, that will function regardless and will keep grossing. So, you know, that's a very good question. Definitely. We want to incentivize people to keep putting more cows in the pasture, but there are no wrong choices. By, if we give you reasons to buy, we give you reasons to sell, we give you even reasons to even burn. Like
Yeah.
we give you reasons to hold it so that you can access. Because once you don't own a single cow, you can no longer compete and play our game. So we're hammering down on all sides, and all we missing is just the people. We're just missing the people to get behind us at this point. And I'm glad, Wadi, that we got up because truly, um, I'm looking for more men of integrity. I'm looking for more men that are actually intelligent, that understood the what technology that we're unfolding. And it's been a blessing just to get up with you and other likely minded people and grow this network to build something better.
Nah, man. Yeah, definitely. I appreciate the kind words. And yeah, man, I was like, this guy knows his stuff. When you joined MySpace, man, I was like, it's a big difference. Like, for example, I've been in crypto for about 5 years, and I'm able to tell when somebody knows what they're talking about versus when somebody is trying to figure out what to do. And and I'm not saying anything bad with learning and trying out something new, but the
Right.
problem is that when you're new and you're just learning and you really got no idea what this crypto world is, then you could hurt a lot of people's pocket.
Correct.
And that's the biggest issue that I have, with certain projects.
Yep. And we're seeing it every day. People see the highlights, go create a project and get rich overnight. And we have a whole lot of people that should not be in a position of leadership without the credentials or the background or the expertise to truly develop a business model and a working product on chain safely and secure. And that's why I say that it's like, it's a fight to set a better example. Because right now, from the major projects that we're seeing, that are even getting scrutinized by the SEC now because of staking benefits and rewarding these like secondary currencies. We did not choose to do any of that stuff. We retained a lawyer that guided us, that has a relationship with Security Exchange Commissioners and SEC, and we decided to become fully compliant. So we don't even do staking. This is proof of harvest, where we
Yeah,
encourage you to destroy your tokens. We don't do a generalized pooling of assets. They're automatically divided as soon as it hits the pasture. Think of it like a blender. And it's already decided and split up between everybody's personal epoch, which is their own personal pool assigned to their wallet and their wallet alone. And with the scare with everything that's going on with being compliant and staking, we it just shows more value that since 2021, just by being compliant and following the rules, we are still unbothered and we're just weathering the storm with just advocation and conviction in the market. Sorry.
yeah. Now, I mean, you're totally right on that one. Like, even earlier, I was reading about, and it's funny, man, because I was defending BUSD like through thick and thin, bro. Like, I said that stable coin is untouchable. I believe in only two stable coin, USDT and USDC. And look at that. They're both right now under pressure. So it's just crazy. But I
That's a
like,
whole other thing right there, man, because depending on the regulatory rules, that if the SEC rules BUSD as a security, and that's a stable coin that has no means of returns and gains and yielding or anything like that. A lot of other cryptocurrencies are going to fit the criteria of a security. A lot of our
yeah,
obvious players that we even seen in the top 10 will fit the criteria of a security. And that was one of our biggest fears, becoming from being a startup and actually creating a Web3 company, a company of tomorrow. We wanted to be very flexible and still be within the compliance. So till we have a bigger and a much more clearer guideline on what is correct and what is not correct, we rather just stay out the way altogether. We rather just uplift and just take collectability to a next level. Imagine owning a Michael Jordan card or these Charizard cards, or imagine a kid that couldn't never own one of those, but every time that Charizard or that Michael Jordan got sold, they got a little portion of that because they're a part of the same family, and that's
Yep.
what we're going after. And that's the next level, and that's what these kids are going to be going after. They already are looking for jobs to play a video game, so why not have something that grows in value while they're collecting a real collectible that also has some type of return from secondary sales.
Yeah. Um, no, like I said, man, I see this well planned out, and I'm going through this because yeah, I was gonna ask about this article, and Destination DeFi said, "Hey, Wadi, I work with a lot of devs in the space, but Toro's brain is on another level." Totally
Appreciate
agree with that one, man. There's no wrong turns in this project. The legal aspect covered, the utility covered. Pocket Cows will win as Toro about Yahoo, which I'm guessing is this right here.
Yeah. So we were mentioning Yahoo Finance twice in less than a week. An article came out yesterday and another article last week, and they just basically quoted me on my expertise on different subjects, and I've been able to grow some relationships with various journalists, some from Forbes, some from Times. Some other articles are coming out from Yahoo, Authority Magazine. So we're just really just taking the point of like just wanting to just get out there and just if I have to, as the founder, have to just show more of my personality, show more of my expertise, and touch other fields as possible to get the exposure that's needed for us, I would definitely do so. And look at that, you can click on Pocket Cows from Yahoo Finance and it will take you directly to our website. And I can't really think of too many NFTs that are allowed to do this, and it's because they vetted us, they did their backdrop on us. They think that we're doing groundbreaking. I can't say too much, but as long as we keep building momentum, we already have media outlets that will bear these arms that already show testaments, and that's what they're doing. That they already are giving me the outlet. So when the time hits, that it can be saying that they're one of the first legitimate media outlets. So, check. Shout out to Yahoo Finance. Shout out to Time Magazine. Shout out to Forbes, Authority Magazine, and a couple others. We're definitely going to build this year. 2023 is the year of visibility.
That's that's tremendous, bro. Honestly speaking, like, and you're right. I've been in this space for a good minute. I haven't seen any at least starting project or as I call them micro cap project start um being on like Yahoo Finance or any other financial part of the industry. So let me just real quick read this so people could actually find the article too. But it says before making the decision to go to grad school, it is important to consider the potential return on investment ROI, said Cordero Dawson, which is you, the founder of Pocket Cows. So this is not no bootleg website pretending to be Yahoo, because bro, I've seen it all. Like, you know, well, one thing about me, like at times, people look at me and my disability and they feel like, okay, you're mentally slow or something, but I like to play dumb too. Just at times, And they sent me this article one day. It was a couple of years back from a project, and look, and then they try to tell me that Mark Zuckerberg was going to be part of it, and it's on Facebook. I'm like, bro, this website is fake. So what you talking about? And we got Ray Ultimate in the house. What's going on, Ray? Shout out to you, bro. Um, Now, man, this is really impressive. I like the way that you literally planned out everything. You got the educational part covered. You already got the utility, which is the game. You got the legal aspect covered, so we don't gotta worry about getting any legal problems later on. And you even took care of the fact that our kids could just freaking continue the minting or whatever you want to call it as far as
Generational
uh,
wealth, the
yeah,
generational power.
generational wealth.
Yeah,
That's it. So I like this, bro. I mean, gotta give you credit where credit is due. Haven't seen anything like it so far, literally speaking. The way everything has been planned out, respects. Lots of respect for that. Um, so wait. Play to win the Pocket Cow sold out merch store and breeding.
yep.
You're gonna have like some cool hats and everything, or what's going on with the merch?
Yeah, so we're skipping around right now. So we're literally the merch store is about to launch in a few weeks. I should actually send you some pictures over through our DMs right now because
Okay,
the we'll be able to ship internationally because we have a global reach so far with our community as it stands. So I mean, from that being that allowed us to already start structuring our clothing line. And this is a full-on clothing line. This is not like just some regular merch or a little t-shirt here.
okay.
I'm sending them to you right now as we speak so you can see them. But this is serious, man. We're really putting a lot of thought and design into this. I have a great team that I work with, strong supporters, and it's just been a beautiful collaboration. And just like, man, oh man, we just won't stop. We literally won't stop, man.
That's pretty cool, man. I'm also trying to see if you have any actual pictures other than the one on top. Oh, there you go.
Oh, the
About
video
how they
game?
actually look.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you keep scrolling, you'll definitely see a bunch of cows.
And I see you do a lot of memes.
Yeah, man. People love those memes.
Oh,
The
look,
future
is this
aspect of
some
it.
of the merch, right?
Yeah, look at that. Like we're not playing around, man. Seriously, look at that. Look at that. We
Okay.
got stuff for all ages. Give me 1 second. My dog is eating paper.
Ah, bro. Go ahead. Eddie T. Hey, Eddie, I was laughing about what you were saying earlier, man. You're like Batman, always watching from the shadow. Nice.
Look at that, man. It's like, yo, we got all types of phone cases, water bottles, AirPods, you name it, beach towels, blankets, like everything you can imagine, book bags, baby bags, diaper bags, like kids clothing, youth clothing, baby clothes, full grown, full track suits, it car mats, everything, like hats, you name it, man. We can't stop. We won't stop. Let me see. Yeah, man. We definitely on our thing. We definitely been staying on it and just trying to keep our community more engaged and just showing that, we mean business.
I'm sorry. I'm a sucker for babies, bro.
Yeah, man. We
That's
we
cute.
understand that we all like some of us have kids and like we want to create a family friendly brand, a cultural brand. Look at that. Like we won't stop, man. Like
Uh,
one
Nah,
stop
man.
shop for everybody.
That's what I was gonna say. Like you're really busy with this, man. The shorts.
Look at those, man. That's hot. And that's just a sample, man. The merch store is coming out this March. It's looking great so far. Look at that. Get a close up on that scarf. I don't think they can see. Those are pocket cows printed on that scarf right there, man. Like, oh man,
Okay.
man. But yeah, man, we really like designer quality, but we're not charging you designer prices. You know, we really want to make it actually realistic and like give this a real go. Love it, man. I
All
love it.
right. So basically, more or less, what are the pricings that, or you haven't thought about that yet?
We're working with the team. We want to keep it within a realistic manner that we're still profitable, but we don't want to max retail. So, you know, and everything varies because it's just there. It's so many items that we've been jam packing. So some things are going to be cheaper than others, but it
Okay.
will all be. And then we also have our promotional where we do like our quarter to our community to get a special discount promo to get a low discount, and then you got your holiday sales. So there will be many opportunities. You know, we're not gonna treat this like we're not gonna charge you like it's bait, but we're gonna treat this like a real cult brand, like a real full on fledged brand and a brand a lifestyle. You know, definitely.
Yeah. Yeah. Nice, man. So the breeding, well, what is that about?
So yeah, the breeding consists of basically when you have two or more cows in the pasture, at a later time you'll be eligible to claim baby calves that have their own set of utilities. The beautiful thing about this is that it's a game in itself of breeding. What do I mean by that? If you're sending rare cows to the pasture, you're going to make rare baby calves. If you're sending common cows to the pasture, you're going to make common baby calves. If you're just sending any type of cow to the pasture because you want to increase your passive E, you're going to end up with a game of chance of whatever comes out. So you're going to have your different type of breeders. You're going to have your breeders that have studs and they want to build around that stud. You're going to have ones that don't care. There are no wrong choices, but you got to
Yeah.
understand everything has an effect. If you're a rare breeder and you're sending only rare cows to the pasture, you're ensuring that all the other common cows get more rare and get more valuable because that's all that will be left in circulation. If you're sending common cows to the pasture and there's only rare cows left, we already know what's going to happen to the floor price with that, with just having rares in circulation. So there is no wrong choice. You're benefiting both. It's all about your preference on what you want to do and how you want to get at it. So as you can see, we definitely been doing a lot of content memes. We just been, but if you read our captions, it's always educational. We post our free educational materials every single day. We have articles published Monday through Friday. That's one right there. When you scroll up, and yeah, we got more. We just keep dropping articles every day. We also have a subscription series, a free subscription on our website. If you type in your email to get our newsletters directly to you, and we just been doing our thing. You know, we just definitely just been pushing out more and more material, and we won't stop. We won't stop. There's no reason to, truly.
Oh, now my question is this one: how do I know which one is rare, which one is the good one, or the common one? I'm guessing this one is rare. Is this in the collection?
Those are prototypes for our toys. So we're thinking about doing a limited edition of 3D printed toys. We're deciding if we should have them limited copies and do a collaboration with another brand, or we
Okay.
should out blank. But if you go to our OpenSea page, you'll be able to see all the pocket cows, and if the way to find our OpenSea page, you can go to our main website and click on the OpenSea tab, and it'll be right there. And below those pocket cows, you can see breeds and traits. So let's go there right now. So right there, you can see OpenSea.
Yeah.
Perfect. And let it just take you there to OpenSea. And you can see all the recently created cows, the oldest cows, etc. And you can just go on any random cow. As you can already see, we're still guys, and we've already over generated over technically 1.1 ETH in secondary sales. We're still minting, and we're already getting secondary sales. So that means that those over 104 cows are accumulating passive ETH. So
Okay.
if you, so if you click on any one of these cows, for example, just anyone, it doesn't matter,
Just for the fun of it.
just for the fun of it, and just scroll
This
down
one right
beneath
here.
it, and then scroll down beneath it should say keep going. It should say right there. There go your stats and traits right there. So then you can see the measurements. So this one's pretty decently statted. This is pretty rare. Nothing's over 10%. They're single
Yeah, I
digit.
noticed.
So that's pretty stacked. That's a good one. And the lower the number, the rarer it is. So that's pretty straightforward. People that have collected stuff in the past can pretty much see and understand that part. So
Oh no, no, I actually understand it. In the beginning, I was lost because I was pretty new to NFTs,
mhm,
but then I finally understood the lower the rating, the rarest it is,
correct.
and the more valuable it will be.
So if people want out there, if they want to buy on secondary sales, they can. They'll be benefiting everybody in the pasture. But if they want to take a chance and mint, it's a blind mint, just like opening a pack of cards. You go to our website, you mint a cow. Hopefully you get a rare one. But no matter what, even if you get a common, it still holds weight because over time it will only grow in value.
Yeah. No, man, I'm the type of guy, man. I'll take my risk, and so
Wow. Look at those. Those are some good looking cows, man. I'm telling you. Those are
jeez,
sweet
look at
colorway.
this,
That's
573 ETH.
some people are very, very convicted into this, and that cow's pretty rare. Definitely, that's one of the rarest cows with those angel wings. So that's pretty hard to come out of. That's like a needle in a haystack situation. Some of these cows, you know,
Yeah,
look at that. Look at the stats on that. Look how many traits it have. Some have more traits than the others. So you might see some with only 6 traits and some with up to 12 to 14. And if you, the more traits you have, and the lower that all of them are, the better it is. Because it's so hard to get a lot of traits and keep them all very low numbered. You know, it's a game of chance and it's math. You know, so definitely
yeah.
look at that. Look at that. And we got to count for all flavors. Definitely, I believe that once you decide to mint, that is your divine time to receive exactly what was meant for you, especially your first cow. And
Yeah,
we force you to do it. And so whatever comes out, whatever you open up in that wrapper and you see on open sea, man, just think about that moment because that was your first cow. That was your first embark into our community. And this is a members only. We're throwing a festival party. We're throwing a in Moldova this summer. We're having a workshop leading up to it, a 3-day workshop where we'll be onboarding people in Moldova, teaching them about NFTs. We're planning on doing other parties. Um, we're definitely just cranking down the list. We got some collaborations with other projects, but we're being very selective who we collaborate with because we don't want to compromise the integrity of our reputation. Look at that. Look
yeah.
how much space this one has. Like, look at that.
This one got the gold horn, 0.28% trade.
Yeah, man. We have some people that really got lucky. We like that struck gold literally in our collection. It's
Yeah,
crazy. It's like, and we've seen people trade straight up NFTs for NFTs. We've seen people bargain. This is exactly what a collection should do. And this is all we can ask for is like, we've already come out with the game. So think back into Pokemon Red and Blue and the cards and everything. We're just giving you everything. We're just delivering it because we want to be looked at that tier. We want, though we may be a micro cap right now, we have the tools and the resources to compete with the majors. The top, if you compare us product versus product against the top 10 projects in the NFT space, we beat them on paper. All we're missing is just their community. That's all we're missing at the end of the day is just their people, just the
no,
conviction.
but you know what, Toro, the community is actually okay. So it's hard, but it's not that hard. Like in my opinion, as long as you keep, being an open book and transparent, which obviously you don't lack on that, um, you should have a good community in no time.
Definitely, man. And I truly believe that we will find our people that have the right mindset, that understand what we're doing, and and understand that we are assuring that we're promoting a sustainable business model that only pushes longevity for all, not for a few, not for one, not for just a dev team, but for everybody that's involved with the project.
Yeah. I mean, this woman will be the perfect cow right now, especially with.
Oh, can you zoom
Yeah.
in on that one? Can you zoom in on that ship? Zoom in on that spaceship? Look inside that spaceship if you can. If you could zoom in on it, you'll be
Oh,
surprised.
hold on. Let me see. Let me use my zoom in tools.
Attention to detail with the stuff that we put into this artwork, man, guys. We really put a lot of stuff into this stuff. Like we really took it there.
How far in do I need to zoom in?
Zoom in into the glass of the ship.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm at 400% right now.
Um,
500.
well, I wish you guys. Well, if you guys get a chance, definitely out there, go to OpenSea, look for the alien ship, and zoom in on it, and you'll be surprised what's inside.
Yeah,
Definitely.
like this already went as far as it could go with the zoom in.
Oh, there you go. Wow. All right. Now let's scroll down like
Ah, no, that's what I'm saying. Like, it literally went as far as it could go.
oh man. But there's little surprises, there's little stuff that we left around in our collection for you guys to see. Nothing offensive. We kept it child friendly. We kept it family friendly on purpose. We wanna be able to embrace all, like the practice of Nintendo, like the practice of Pokemon. Definitely.
Yeah. Bro. I mean, like I said, I like the way you got this project very well planned out, and it's just a matter of time. You know what's making it really hard right now, man? The fact that I thought that is somebody playing Pocket Cow, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Oh shoot.
Like we have
So
we have a community, guys. We have a community. We're underground. We're what you want to call indie crypto. The in like because we don't have any VCs, no influencers. We just by the bootstraps built something very great. And historically speaking, we're the first ones to do it in this manner.
yeah. No, what I was gonna say is that crap. That was my train of thought. Um, you know what this remind me of a little bit? You ever play Zombies Ate My Neighbors?
Yeah, the overhead viewing. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gamers, man. We even put little subliminals in here, like the way you die, that's from Mario. Or we have
Yeah.
like that little agent that was chasing that guy, that's Agent Smith from the Matrix, in a sense. Like it's not literally Agent Smith, but we base it on that. If you die with that agent on that level, the next time you come around, it doubles. It's more than one person now. So it's like, and if you die again, then it doubles again. So it's just like, just like how Agent Smith did in the Matrix, so we have little subliminals in there for the die hard. Like I said, it's like Pac-Man meets Zelda, but we actually injected a lot of inspiration and paid a lot of homage to a lot of games, and we wanted to like connect with those that played those type of games back in the day. So
Yeah, yeah. No, I mean the game is cool, man. Um, any plans of in the future, like putting it consoles or anything like that, or just in the meantime, straight up blockchain?
yeah, just web based and blockchain, just the internet and blockchain solely, because when it comes to consoles, there's like different deal structures you have to do. We didn't even put it in the app store because you don't need to put it in the app store. We don't have to go by those guidelines. Is we want to put this in a manner that it can just go on and live on. And as long as the internet's around, as long as Ethereum's around, we will still be around. You know, this project still will be here. You will be able to still play the game. You'll still be able to get your yield, your earnings from the passive ETH, from all secondary sales, your portions of harvesting. And we're gonna keep going forward. We're gonna keep going forward. It's just all I can just tell people is just join the herd, get with a movement that's actually moving. It's easier to believe in scams. I don't have that charisma these other guys do, and that suave. Maybe I need to find somebody to be my front man for that. I all I can tell you is the technical aspects. I can just tell you the straight up honesty of what we built, and I could tell you to the core everything because I was right there building it because this is my baby. And I could just tell you that big or small comparers, product versus product. Just may not don't look at the size of our community. Don't look if we have an influencer that's vouching for us. Product versus product, from big to small, even your top 10 project, we check off more boxes than they do for sure, hands down.
Now, I mean, usually, with other projects, when you ask them what's up with utility, sometimes is we're working on that. Sometimes it's almost ready, but you got pretty good utility over here, and that's just my opinion, of course. And the fact about if you, well, let's just call them burn the cows for simpler terms, and then able to make some eve back, then and it's for life, better utility than that. I don't know, man. Like, what can you expect now? As far as like I said earlier, as long as you continue being real and transparent, that's all it takes, man. Like, honestly, some people are going to like the project, some people might not. It's the same thing with even my YouTube channel. I feel like I provide good information, I provide legit information, but I'm a straight out type of guy. I'm not as fun but hey, it is what it is. Like my mom always says, you're not $100 bill, so everyone could like you.
That's true.
That's it. That's all I learned, bro. And basically, the way you're carrying yourself and presenting your project, I don't see anything wrong with that. And the fact that you're showing everything right here and how it works, and you're educating people as they go along, I don't see nothing wrong with that. Real quick, shout out to Alfredo Espinosa. He said, good to see hashtag MMAI fam supporting hashtag Pocket Cows. Wally Toro, what's up?
Was good. Shout out to Worldwide Crypto. He's been repping you guys at MMAIs, and he's been definitely put educating me as a strong brother and a strong supporter and holder of the Pocket Cow. He has quite a few. He has one of the rarest ones in the actual collection. I'm still trying to buy it off of him. I think I'm actually gonna convince him, hopefully. Um, but yeah,
Yeah, I
definitely.
mean, I don't know. Vincent is the tough one, bro.
He is tough, but I think I can break him down. He's been telling me absolutely no, but I feel that eventually I can get it. I can get it out of him. But I love the unity and the support, man. The mutual respect, man. Absolutely.
Likewise, man. All right, so we are about to hit that hour. I would love to stay in chat a little bit more, but my wife also got a stream after me. That's the problem with sharing streams. Don't tell what's up. So, oh, so, but yeah, man. Um, any last statement, bro? Like, truly, I thank you for jumping on here. I mean, your project genius. Obviously, not financial advice. Just because I like it doesn't mean go buy it right away. But you know, definitely a good project, bro, in my opinion.
Appreciate you,
And
brother.
whenever you want to come back, just shoot me up. Let me know, and we got it from there, bro. No questions asked.
Absolutely, man. I can't thank you more than enough for the opportunity. And for those that are, that just are committed to this game, it will pay off. It has its ups and downs. And knowledge drives innovation, drives productivity, drives economic growth. And if you align with those principles, it's only a matter of time in this lifetime or the next. It's only a matter of time. So I humbly appreciate everybody that came out to support Wadi's channel, came to support the Pocket Cows, and I hope to keep building with you guys and build more of a genuine friendship with everyone. Thank you.
Appreciate you, bro. So, everyone, like always, thank you for being here. Appreciate the love and support. And if you haven't, please hit the like button, hit that subscribe button, and turn on the notifications like that whenever I come up live again. I'll probably wear a clown suit, but I highly doubt it. I'll make sure that here present. With that being said, everyone, have a blessed night and thank you so much. Toro, give me a minute, bro.
All
All
right.
right, so have a good one, everyone.
Peace.